Hey there, welcome to the channel. This is WGK Public Safety Images, and on this channel I do videos, some fire response videos. I also do some videos that are kind of Q&A about taking public safety type photography. And then I also like to do videos I call All About, which are all about a specific subject. And in fact, today's video is going to be all about the Concord, North Carolina's Fire Department and their new tiller apparatus. So without any further ado, Concord Fire Department's new tractor-drawn aerials.
Battalion 2, Engines, 11, 27, 7, and 22. Investigator 1, Ladder 27, and Safety 1, House Fire. CO1 Maple Street, Army, Echo, Battalion 2, Engines.
So, the Concord, North Carolina Fire Department recently took delivery of their first tractor-drawn aerial, Enforcer Ascendant, 107-foot ladder. And by the time you see this video, it may in fact be in service. But I just wanted to go over some of the features and functions of the tractor-drawn aerial. It is actually a new addition to Concord's fleet and represents a little bit of a turn in how they have typically built and equipped their ladder companies. So let's get going and talk about the new Concord Pierce TDA. In true WGK Public Safety Images fashion, I'll start out with a little bit of history. I am assuming that you've seen the video I did that was all about the City of Concord Fire Department and their history. And in it, I mentioned a couple of things that had happened, one of which was back in the late 1990s, the department, as they were expanding, briefly experimented with the true quint model, where they were purchasing quint apparatus and using them as engine companies. By early 2000s, however, the department moved away from using the quints as engine companies. However, they were still purchasing quint apparatus for their ladder companies. And until recently, all of Concord's ladder companies were rear mount, either straight sticks or platforms, and all of them had onboard pumps and water tanks and could operate in a true quint fashion if necessary. By the start of 2024, the Concord Fire Department operated from 12 stations, one of which was strictly an aircraft rescue and firefighting station located at the Concord Regional Airport. Of the remaining 11 stations, 3 of them had ladder companies assigned to those stations. Those were Ladder 1, Ladder 7, and Ladder 11. The department also had a heavy-duty rescue company, and Concord utilizes those as service companies, and they can be assigned similar to the ladder companies if necessary. With the city's growth, the department recognized it needed to add ladder companies to the operations of the department. As a result of this, several years ago, the department began looking at purchasing replacement and additional ladders for the department. Since then, the department has ordered 3 Enforcer Ascendant 107-foot heavy-duty tiller aerial ladders. Truck 11 is the first of these to be delivered. This first ladder was actually a new ladder company for the department. The department wanted to add a ladder company to cover the far western portions of the city. And so, with this Pierce TDA arriving, it was decided the tiller would go to Ladder 11, and Ladder 11's truck would be redesignated Ladder 10, and then a new ladder company would be established at Station 10. Of the 2 remaining tillers on order, one will be a replacement for Ladder 1, and the second will be another new ladder company, tentatively scheduled to be set up at Station 12. When all three tillers are delivered and in service, the Concord Fire Department will now operate with 5 ladder companies. The first important takeaway is that Concord has changed the designation, and the tillers are all going to be identified as truck companies versus ladder companies. The tillers will operate as true truck companies since the tillers have no pump or no water on board. So for Concord, ladders will designate true quint-capable aerials, while trucks will refer to aerial apparatus that carries no water or pumps and is equipped primarily with ladders and rescue equipment. Concord's new tillers are built on a 70-inch Enforcer chassis, just like their engine companies. The cab setup is similar to their pumpers and includes an EMS compartment inside the cab. Unlike the department's Enforcer pumpers, however, the new tractor-drawn aerials do have an onboard generator as well as cord reels mounted in the trailer. The trucks are nearly 60 feet in length, and because they have no water tank or pump, they have a lot of room for storage and equipment. This has allowed Concord to do a couple of unique things with the setup of their tillers. Obviously, the truck's primary function is an aerial ladder, and in addition to the 107-foot heavy-duty aerial, the truck carries 273 feet of ground ladders. Most of those ladders are carried internally. However, the truck does have a 24-foot side-mounted extension ladder, as well as a 16-foot roof ladder that is mounted directly on the aerial, and a 6-foot VES ladder that is mounted on top of the truck in front of the tillerman's cab. One of the interesting features of the truck is that Concord has set up the first 2 compartments on the trailer as mirror images of each other. These compartments contain rescue equipment such as spreaders and cutters, and the department has installed 2 of each so that they can be accessed from either side of the truck. This was done because Station 11's response area includes Interstate 85 from Charlotte into Concord, and the department frequently responds to automobile accidents on the interstate. Concord has had several of their apparatus hit on the interstate while on the scene of wrecks. By setting the truck up so that the rescue tools can be accessed from either side, this allows the driver to place the truck to block the accident scene and give the crews a safe area to work, regardless of which side of the highway or which way the truck blocks the interstate. The rest of the equipment set up on the truck is much like Concord's other ladder companies and includes a rope rescue compartment for high-angle rescue ropes and equipment, an air compartment with built-in cylinders for lift bags and air chisels and other air equipment, some hazmat equipment, including oil dry, a containment pool, and a Mustang tool, as well as a saw and saw maintenance compartment and a RIT compartment. Additionally, both the driver and the tillerman have their own compartments for their equipment and gear. When this truck goes into service, it will be only the second tiller in the Charlotte area. Currently, the Cornelius Lemley Fire Department in Mecklenburg County operates Hook and Ladder 44, the only other in-service tractor-drawn aerial in the region. The Charlotte Fire Department has at least one TDA on order and has actually purchased several used tillers that it is currently using to train crews. However, their tillers will probably not be delivered and in service for another year. So that wraps up this video all about Concord, North Carolina Fire Department and their new tractor-drawn aerial that they recently had delivered. Hopefully you found the video interesting or at least entertaining. If you have any questions or comments, or I made a mistake or I left anything out, please feel free to leave that in the comments section below. Otherwise, if you like the video, I would ask that you give it the thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. So, take care. We'll just see you in the next video.